Okay, so we start a C string shape from the second string is here, not A. This is string 1, string 2. It becomes an E, and you can see it just by inspection. Here's the C string shape. The next C string shape's up here, and that's in the E box. So if I just play that C pentatonic, let's say, I have to warp these up. It warps into an E shape. Okay, and similarly, being one string up, it's like moving the pattern down. Okay, it goes to its fifth. It goes to its fourth rather. Let's see, moving the pattern up. We moved the pattern up. We took the C here and we moved it up. Okay, so we moved the pattern up. So the E string moved up to the bottom string. We went to the fourth. That's another way of looking at it. That's why I don't like moving patterns up and down. I always get them mixed up. But remember, if it's not one, it's the other. Okay. So that's kind of, you have opposite information there. So here we go. The important thing is look at the letters. Here we go. We were talking about looking at the letters. C to A is caged. Okay. C to E is a fourth. C to D. Wait a minute. C to A is caged. Now we're on the A. We're here C, and then we're here A. Now where are we going to go from A? A's fourth is E. A's fifth is E. A's fourth is D. That's what I'm saying. So if you go straight up, we're going to its fifth, okay, which is E. And that's what we want to do. So we're going C, A, E, D, But if we wanted to go to the next one up after that, okay, E going to D and caged, that's A's fourth. So that would be the string underneath it. You see, that's the fourth, the string underneath it. All right, so that's what I was explaining, how when we're doing the major seventh ramp, we're going to essentially going to the fourth of that major seventh interval. So if you want 3, 5, okay, so in an E minor seventh it'd be 3, 5, 7, 2. The 3, 5 is a C. The fourth of the C is the E shape, 7, 2. See, in major sevenths we go in fourths in the ramp. I was just guessing there, but it depends if you want to just arpeggiate the same chord or you want to go up in chords. But just looking at the one chord, we go in fourth. Okay. Going up the line here, we're going in a diatonic scale. When we want to go, say, on a rampage, we don't want to go all the way up here unless we're doing an arpeggio. That's just doing the same thing. We want to do something like, you go down one, it's the fifth. Okay, so that, I can't do it that fast on the guitar. We start on the E, that would be E minor 7. If we wanted to start on that E and get that other one, so we look at, okay, so let's not do sevenths right now. We're doing the ramp here. The seventh would, obviously I got in trouble because I'm supposed to be explaining the double ramp, not working on the major sevenths, So want to be a good teacher here. Now look at this. This is what I was talking about, just talking about before I got into playing again. That's the thing about putting a rhythm to it and starting to, you know, go off and improvise. That is separate from what we're doing here, which is learning. We want to do both, but we have to learn first. So I've got the little circle here kind of blocking the way, so let's clear that out. I got two versions of this. Okay, so here it is. We go C to A to E to D. This is in the double string shape now. Okay, so C to A, C to A. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 root 2, 3, 4, and then A is 5, 6, 7 root 2 for G, and then D is G is 6, 7 root, and then DC is 2, 3, 4, 5. Because remember, C is 3, 4, 5, D is 2, 3, 4. Put them both together, you get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7 root 2, 3, 4. Look at this, 7 root 2, 3, 4. That's a long one. ED is a long one. Why is that a long one? Because the 7 and the 4 occur outside of the pentatonic. Remember, we don't play the 7 and the 4th in the pentatonic. So the short one would be the one where the 7 and the 4 are inside the pentatonic, such as with G. The 7th is there, okay, inside the pentatonic. The 4th is inside the C. So if we go CG, do we have a CG? No, we don't have a CG. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 root. Now that turns out to be a pretty long one anyway. But that's not one of our, that's not on here. It's the C to the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 root. C to G. That's interesting. Okay, the reason we don't have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 root is because they are string shaped. 3, 4, 5 is C and 6, 7 root is G. They're no share string shapes. See, they're not caged. These are cage linked, but then we go to a 5th. But we'd be playing too long on a string. We'll get string burn. You know, string burn. You're playing the same thing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 root. Okay, these are string shaped 5ths. Going this way is string shaped 4ths. No share, borderline neighbors. Okay, so we're at the C. In the word cage, we skip the A shape and we go to the G, C-A-G. So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 root. So you're not going to see that on the circle of double string shapes, okay? So the circle of double string shapes here, again, we have C-A, and then we go to E-D. And this is just showing you how to navigate this thing. The important interval is the 5th here, okay? But we can also see that we have a diminished 4th here between the C and the E. So these two shapes are going to one shape here, okay? So let's look at this transition from ED to AG. Okay, so notice it doesn't spell cage, but these are small caged intervals here. So we've got the E and the D going to A, where E is the A is the 4th of E and A is the 5th of D. And so look at that. Okay, that's how I got off before.